Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. I am out and about, but I had to just take some time to do this live, guys. As you come on, just please share. I won't be long. Amen. Good morning, good morning. I won't be long. Won't be long, just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes. Amen. Amen. Morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for joining me for this couple seconds live. As you come on, just please share and tag some persons as well. Just wanted to get some information out there. Amen. Praise the name of Jesus. Alright. Just waiting for about 2 more minutes and then I will begin. As I said, guys, I'm encouraging you guys to share and tag some persons. It's something that I really want to talk about it. Really want to it's something that really want to talk about it. Really want to morning Sanjane Harris, good morning. Amen. So I don't know how many of you saw the news last night on TVJ, about what's happening with the homeless persons in downtown. I know it's not a big thing for a lot of persons. I know it might not affect a lot of persons because they might say, but they have always been there, or it's their way of life or whatever. I believe that different persons get different ministries to carry out and are burdened by different things, and this just happens to be something that I am burdened by. So forgive me, guys, if I seem overzealous or over passionate. Morning, my brother Nicholas Hutchins. So guys, y'all need to follow Kingdom Connect and support his upcoming virtual conference that's coming up. I have been posting the flyers on my page and I'll continue to post it. Blessings, man of God. Yeah, so as I said, different persons are burdened by different things, and this just happens to be something that I'm not just burdened by, but I'm also passionate about it, because I might have not been homeless, but I was thrown out of houses, and I might not be living on the streets now and in their position, but I have been hungry and I've had to depend on people just to eat. And so I believe that because of that experience and just having a heart for people, I truly understand what it feels like, especially hearing these people talk last night, that they depend on people just to pass by and give them food sometimes, and they depend on churches and certain organizations, to come down to where they are and to give them food and all of that sometimes. I'm not here to bash the government. I am not here to bash the Prime Minister. That is not my job. I'm here about solutions and a way in which I can help, because I believe that different people are placed in different positions and different ministries or different places at different times, so that they can be of assistance in the way how God would have allowed them to be of help to persons. So guys, a few months ago, the Lord laid it on my heart and gave me instructions about doing an outreach ministry at particular time periods, dates, and also he gave me a particular period to do a feeding downtown. Mind you, there are a lot of organizations, and I know persons might go down there and feed them and do all of that. I know that. So when the Lord said to me that he wanted me to go downtown and do that, my first thought was, but other people do it. You know, it's something that I've seen people do. But the Lord was deliberate. And one thing I learned about the Lord is that when He speaks, my only job is to be obedient. My only job is to, you know, listen to what God is saying and just follow it and not ask any questions. I had no idea that we would have come into a period of lockdown at this particular time. And I didn't even, I know that, you know, homeless people always need stuff, but I didn't know what was gonna, I had no idea. I was just obedient. And a lot of persons would see that on my page, 3/4 of the time I am posting flyers, I'm posting information about the outreach, the ministry, what I'm doing and the help that we need. Not knowing that this would have been the situation. I remember going to Burnt Bay in January and seeing persons in the garbage heap looking for food, and that thing broke my heart. And maybe it might seem too much for some people when I say stuff like that, but that's okay. Last night I was watching the news at 7, and when I saw those people, that thing shook me. I don't know about anybody, but that thing shook me. Because let me tell you something, hungry is not a nice thing, and Jesus knew about this. That's why He fed the 5,000. That's why He fed the people. And we have a responsibility to help those that cannot help themselves. And a lot of people might not look at it that way, and that's fine as well. But we have a responsibility. I'm appealing to all the organizations out there. I'm appealing to all the churches out there that have outreach ministries. I'm appealing to even individuals out there that do this kind of charity work and all of that to help these. I know that they get help. I know, I've seen it. But the need is even greater now because of what is happening. People are feeling the blunt of this pandemic because people are feeling it because of what is happening. So I am here this morning to encourage persons to help persons in the best way you can. It might not be the people downtown that are homeless and hungry. It might just be a neighbor. It might just be a friend. It might be somebody that you know. It might be people that are around you. It might be even people far away. But we are in a time now where we need to be helping each other. I don't know if I'm making any kind of sense to anybody. I don't know if I'm, you know, I don't know who I'm reaching this morning. But it is a time when we need to stretch out our hands to each other and stop just being about ourselves and being about our business and just improving ourselves. That's good. That's really good. I'm about improving myself as well. But I believe in this season, it is time that we stretch out our hands to help others. Watching that newscast last night, I mean, it did something to me. You know, we plan to go down there Thursday coming, which I've been advertising, you know, and seeking a lot of support and all of that. And people know me. I'm very transparent when I'm doing outreach ministry, and it's okay for persons to think it's too much, fine. But I'm very transparent because I want persons to see what is happening. So we're planning to go down there on Thursday. It was originally supposed to be Good Friday, but based on the lockdown situation, we're planning to go Thursday morning, starting at 9 to do our distribution and feeding and all of that, right? And we were already planning to go down there. But last night when I watched that clip, I realized that we have to do more. We were just planning to bring them a meal and a bag with some toiletries and all of that. But what I saw last night, knowing that there's going to be a weekend lockdown coming up, we're going to be locked down Friday. We're going to be locked down half day Saturday. We're going to be locked down whole day Sunday. We're going to be locked down whole day Monday. Right? So I realized that we're going to have to do more. We're going to have to get some biscuits and some buns and bread and juice and all of that and packing bags to give these people apart from what we had originally planned. And so guys, this morning when I saw what I saw last night, I couldn't sleep properly because I'm thinking about how is it that Resurrected Garvey Ministry is going to acquire these resources to get what we need to get to help these people. And that was the burden that I went to bed with last night and woke up back with it this morning. It can't be, you know, life as usual. It can't be us just thinking about ourselves anymore. It can't be that. It can't be us just saying God will provide or God will do it when we can do something. Can't be that. And so this morning, I'm doing this live to appeal to persons out there, whether individuals or just corporate Jamaica in general, or any business out there that can donate some biscuit, some juice, some water, some, you know, we don't want to bring them things that they have to cook, because they're not living in a household. They're on the streets. We want to tin sausage, tin stuff, you know, that they can just pull and eat and all of that. I am appealing to persons out there this morning to jump on board with us for Thursday and help us to get help for these persons. So guys, if you have the biscuits, if you have the bun, if you have the bread, whatever, if you have the oats and the milk, whatever you have that can be donated to these persons, reach out to us. We'll come and pick it up. Call us, talk to us. Let us know how you want to help, and we'll make ourselves available for these people. When I saw the man saying that, you know, they don't think that the government care about them, it kind of hurt, you know, and we don't know who these persons are connected to, but them are family, and they're still human beings, and we can't turn a blind eye to it. We can't act like it's not existing. And I've gotten to a place where I have no pride whatsoever when it comes to coming on my live to ask for help for these people, because it is needed. I've gotten to a place where I am not thinking about who is tired of hearing my voice concerning these matters. I'm gonna speak. I am gonna push the practical gospel here, because people need help and people are hungry. A lot of us are worried about if we're going to get any bun and cheese for this Easter. Those people are worried about if they're going to have any food, any at all, because of what the impending lockdown that is coming up. So guys, we are going down there on Thursday, and I am appealing to everybody that is watching this live, that is gonna watch the live, that knows about what we're doing, that knows about our ministry. I'm appealing to persons this morning to be of the best assistance that you can be for this mission that we have coming on Thursday. We started doing our preparations today. I've been on the road from morning. Yeah, I'm going around to who I can go around to. I am messaging everybody that I can message, because we need the help. We can't do it alone, and we are determined to do it. We're determined to help. And guys, listen to me. It's all good and dandy when things in our lives seem to be going okay. But what about somebody else? People have really hit hard times in this season. Yeah. And people are not coping properly. And some might say, but what will a little bag of food do to them, or what will you bringing that little help do to them? It will bring hope. Yeah. It will show them that they're not forgotten. And the bigger picture is it will show them that God cares. And so we have to be the agents that will allow God to use us. Because the truth is, God bless man through man. Yeah. So we have to be willing to allow ourselves to be that agent that God is going to use, or that God is using to carry out, you know, the work. And so this morning I am appealing to you. I'm sending the word out there and asking everybody downtown. Asking everybody, once you come in contact with this live, once you see any of the things that I post, help us in the best way that you can. If you don't want to donate items, You probably have to stop because it's shaking. Stop somewhere. If you don't want to, up a little bit further. Sorry about that. If you don't have the items to donate and you know you want to donate cash, reach out to us. We have mediums. We have a cash app for persons that are overseas, and we have banking information for persons that are out here. Let me tell you something. I mean, you'll see that the work is being done. You'll see what we're doing with these with this. And listen, we're not we're not gonna stop, and I hope that you know you'll also see what is happening. I'm also appealing to the charities out there, to the different organizations out there. I'm appealing to everybody that is out there that can do something for these people to go out and do it. Yeah, go out and do it and make a difference. And now to feed the persons downtown and to bring anything at all for them, that you guys will need permission from KCC and all of that. But I don't think they're not that difficult. So write them a letter, send them an email, and tell them what you want to do for these people. But guys, don't turn a blind eye to it, and let us stop, you know, pretending that these problems don't exist. And the truth is that the government can't do everything. And I'm not picking up for anybody, but the truth is that the Prime Minister is one person, him can't do everything either. Right? We're already in turmoil, we're already going through a lot. So, you know, doing a blame game now and, you know, talking about who caused it, and that's not going to help. What will help though is if we come together and do something for these people. So guys, let me repeat it again. Resurrected Garvey Ministry will be going downtown on Thursday to do a feeding and to give back. And so we're asking persons to join us, partner with us, support us, share the live, share the information that is on our page. Share the information that you know. If you can't help, maybe somebody else, maybe a corporate entity, maybe an individual will see that can help and will want to do something about it. Right? So I'm asking you guys to share the live, asking you guys to share the information, donate. If you have tissue, if you have soap, if you have a rag, if you have a deodorant, if you have some biscuit, if you have bread, if you have bun, if you have biscuit, I said that already, right? you have any thin stuff that they can easily open, you know, like with that has the little handle, call us, we'll come for them. If you guys know anybody that works at any of the bakeries, Honey Bakery, Honey Bun, if you know any entity, National, Excelsior, any of those places that will give us anything to carry down there, reach out to them, tag them, call somebody, talk to somebody, but let us come. I can't do it alone. Listen, I don't have know-how. I don't even have all the resources. So I'm doing this live this morning because I'm appealing to persons locally and overseas to help me to help these persons. My team and I can't do it alone. We can't. And we want to, you know, we can't solve everybody's problem. But if we can alleviate one issue at a time, we want to do it. So guys, share the live. Reach out to us. You know, let us know how you want to help, and we'll definitely be in contact with you. God bless you. Thank you for joining me, guys. Please share the live. Please share the information that is on the page. The date has changed from the 2nd of April to the 1st. So it's Thursday the 1st that we're going down there. Alright guys, so share the live, share the information. Let somebody know what we're doing. Support. You know, give your donations. It's for a worthy cause. And guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all our supporters so far. Thank you for the ones that will come on board. God bless you guys. Have a great Monday. Bye bye.